Welcome back to my Keep Up channel. Bruce Willis, 68, makes rare appearance as he is seen for the first time since his wife Emma, 45, admitted it's hard to know if he is aware of his dementia diagnosis. Bruce Willis has been pictured for the first time since his wife Emma Hemming gave a heartbreaking update on his ongoing battle with dementia. The Hollywood icon, 68, was seen in the passenger seat of a car in Los Angeles on Monday, the same day that Emma, 45, revealed it's hard to know if he is even aware of what is happening to him health-wise. Sporting a quilted navy jacket and a matching navy hat, the actor was seen sitting with the passenger window down as he was driven around his hometown in what has become an increasingly rare public outing amid his ongoing health struggles. In February of this year, Bruce's family announced that he had been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, FTD, an uncommon form of dementia that causes a deterioration in behavior, personality, and language. Emma fought back tears while she opened up about how she and her two daughters, with the actor, are coping with the grief and the sadness of watching the actor's health decline in an interview on the Today Show. "What I'm learning is that dementia is hard," she said, during an appearance at the show's New York studio. "It's hard on the person diagnosed. It's also hard on the family. And that is no different for Bruce or myself or our girls. And when they say that this is a family disease, it really is." When asked how she went about explaining his illness to their children, she said, "I think it's always been, we're a very honest and open household. And the most important thing was to be able for us to say what the disease was, explain what it is, because when you know what the disease is from a medical standpoint it sort of all makes sense. So it was important that we let them know what it is because, I don't want there to be any stigma or shame attached to their dad's diagnosis, or for any form of dementia." When asked by host Hoda Kotb if he is aware of what is happening to him, Emma paused and revealed, "Hard to know. But despite the difficulty of caring for her husband, she said receiving a diagnosis has made life easier. I think it was the blessing and the curse. To sort of finally understand what was happening so that I can be into the acceptance of what is. It doesn't make it any less painful, but just being in the acceptance and just being in the know of what is happening to Bruce just makes it a little bit easier. There is so many beautiful things happening in our lives. It is just really important for me to look up from the grief and the sadness so that I can see what is happening around us," Emma added. In a particularly touching moment, Hoda asked Emma what she thinks Bruce is teaching their girls as they all come to terms with his illness as a family. "Honestly, he is the gift that keeps on giving. Love, patience, resilience, so much," Emma said. "And he's teaching me and our whole. For me to be out here doing this is not my comfort zone, but this is the power of Bruce." Hoda continued, "I have heard from people that have an ailing family member, and I remember this from a friend of mine," she said, "My husband's diagnosis made my kids better people." "Is that what you're noticing?" "That is what I'm noticing," Emma replied. "Listen, I think my kids would be great no matter what. And this is not what I would want for them. But really, like I said, it is teaching them so much and how to care and love, and it's a beautiful thing amongst the sadness." She confirmed that she refers to herself as Bruce's care partner as opposed to his caretaker, and also noted the importance of taking care of herself as well. "It's so important to ask for help and support. And you can look to organizations like the AFTD, like Hilarity for Charity. It is sort of a great starting point. And it's important for care partners to look after themselves so that they can be the best care partner for the person that they're caring for," she added. Emma's emotional appearance on the Today Show was praised by her stepdaughter Scout, 32, who is Bruce's middle child, with ex-wife Demi Moore, who reshared a behind-the-scenes clip from the interview on Instagram, while gushing about her stepmother's bravery. "I truly could not be more proud of Emma Hemming Willis for being willing to step out into the public eye, even though it's terrifying, to share our family's story in service of spreading awareness about FTD," she wrote. "Emma, you are such a champion for this cause, and you inspire me every single G day with your bravery and deep loving. Your courage is moving mountains. #FTD, #Dorness." The youngest of Bruce and Demi's children, Tallulah, 29, posted on her Instagram stories her older sister's words with the caption, "So proud of my family at Emma Willis." Bruce married Emma in 2009 and they have two children, Mabel Ray Willis, 11, and Evelyn Penn Willis, 9. The actor has remained good friends with his ex-wife Demi, whom he was married from 1987 to 2000. They have 3 daughters, Scout, Tallulah, and Rumor, 35. Emma was joined by Emma Dickinson, the CEO of the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration, AFTD, who explained, "What we know is, obviously, the disease can start in the frontal or the temporal lobes like the name signifies. One of the things that the frontal lobe controls is self-insight. We don't know. Some people, that's the first thing they lose, any understanding that they themselves have changed, and other people retain that for a long time." Bruce withdrew from acting in 2022 as he began his fight with the illness that caused his language abilities to deteriorate, and in February 2023, his family confirmed in a joint statement that his condition had progressed. The statement read, "Our family wanted to start by expressing our deepest gratitude for the incredible outpouring of love, support and wonderful stories we have all received since sharing Bruce's original diagnosis. In the spirit of that, we wanted to give you an update about our beloved husband, father and friend since we now have a deeper understanding of what he is experiencing. Since we announced Bruce's diagnosis of aphasia in spring 2022, Bruce's condition has progressed and we now have a more specific diagnosis, frontotemporal dementia, known as FTD. Unfortunately, challenges with communication are just one symptom of the disease Bruce faces. While this is painful, it is a relief to finally have a clear diagnosis. FTD is a cruel disease that many of us have never heard of and can strike anyone. For people under 60, FTD is the most common form of dementia, and because getting the diagnosis can take years, FTD is likely much more prevalent than we know. The Hollywood star, famed for roles in Die Hard, Armageddon and The Fifth Element, had reportedly been struggling with cognitive issues on the sets of his films years before his diagnosis and even needed an earpiece to feed him lines. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.